in Marco Island all this weekend. Here is the one and only Jim Short. How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing fabulous, mate. Fabulous.
Were you here for the 4th, or did you just come in yesterday?
I got in for the 5th.
Okay,
yeah.
Because I would imagine to you the 4th of July is just a Wednesday.
4th of July is just another day to kick back
Right.
and wonder why there's so much noise outside. What's all that flashing lights and illumination in the sky?
How long have you been in the States?
I've been here for 30 years, so
Oh,
I
okay.
get out and celebrate. I'm proud and happy, but just so people know, I'm not English, so you can't boycott me.
Yeah,
Scottish?
I'm Australian.
Australia?
Yeah.
Go ahead, give him some shrimp on the Barbie joke.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Dingo took a baby.
Yeah.
that stuff.
Some kangaroo jokes, Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, some Crocodile Dundee jokes.
My wife and I are thinking of moving to Australia if things get bad enough here.
Yeah, just pack up and go.
We hear
I think that's
Australia.
everybody's plan to just, I'm done. I'm going.
That one picture of Sydney that you always see,
Yeah.
the thing on the water.
the Opera House.
The Opera House.
Yeah.
Well, we picture all of Australia to be just like that.
Yeah.
I
That's
know.
nice.
Well, that's the
So-
thing. You never see, like, downtown buildings, houses. It's always the outback, the creek, the bush.
Right.
It's like desolate.
Yeah.
And like that's the one building we have apparently, because that's the one you always see.
That's
Right.
the only
Like
one you
everybody
see.
lives in that.
Yeah.
And then we just go and scamper about all day
I want to
and
see
wrestle
some.
animals.
I want to see some pictures of Aborigines naked in the woods, eating each other's faces off, or whatever they do.
Do they do that?
I think that's very indigenous to this
They-
region. That's very South Florida.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well,
yeah,
you're right. I was
The
just gonna
zombiness,
say, the zombie guy we just had a few weeks ago. That was a very.
So everybody attributed that to the bath salts, and it turned
Yeah.
out it was only weed.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what happens when a cannibal gets the munchies.
That was some good weed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. Like, really, it was
Yeah.
just weed. So he was just a crazy guy.
Well, the
who
thing
liked
is, they
weed.
can't even test for bath salts because they don't know what's
I don't
what's
even
in
know
them.
what bath salts are really.
Yeah, I
I
don't
those
think we
things
do
that you
either.
put in the bath, like to make it like a
Well, that's what
rejuvenating type of bath.
that's what
Is it
one
that
would
thing?
think, but
Just like a joint is your elbow.
right.
The same kind of thing.
They
That's- yeah.
package this stuff and they call it bath salts. Wink, wink. But they only sell these particular bath salts at like a bong shop. So you know that these
So they
bath
are
salts.
something for people to get.
Yeah.
Like, is it got to that point where regular drugs aren't
Yeah.
enough? People are like, I just need the
Need something
weirdest,
new. Yeah.
strangest
Yeah.
thing, like some kind of household.
Synthetic drugs.
We were just reading.
Science.
We were
Yeah,
just-
that's going to be the great final season of Breaking Bad. The bath salts here, right?
I was just reading this morning. A woman gave birth and then immediately smoked bath salts. I didn't even know. Did you know you could smoke them?
No, I didn't. I did see that story. The
Yeah.
mom smoking bath salts.
Congratulations, my
Is-
dear.
The kid's
that-
off to a good start.
Instead of smoking a cigar, she smoked some bath salts.
Celebration.
Load
Party.
me up. Load me up.
It's a
I
girl.
got them baths. It's a girl. There's no cigars anymore. It's just a bath salt in a blunt.
in a pink package. Oh, God. Jim Short, again, our guest right here on Zito and Garrett. You can catch him at Captain Brian's Off the Hook Comedy Club in Marco Island all this weekend. 389-6900. Call for tickets. 389-6900 or log on to offthehookcomedy.com and buy some tickets, you cheap son of a bitch.
It's a
Look,
box
Captain
cut.
Brian needs some new shoes. He's wearing those beat up looking shoes that he bought that way. I could never understand people that buy these clothes, these like vintage clothes, or the clothes that are already like damaged and like ripped up. It's taken me a long time for my clothes to look this way, and to know that people are paying a premium for the ripped up jeans
Yeah.
and the Captain Brian scuffed up shoes. It's amazing in this economy. When,
I know. I like to know that the stains of my clothes are actually mine.
Right.
I've actually put them there myself.
You
Badge
know
of
each
honor.
one.
Yeah.
Mustard in New York. And yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can kind of chart
Yeah.
your adventures and journeys.
Right.
But now it's just like, well, I don't have time to spill stuff on myself. I'm
Right.
just going to go buy them for an expensive
Yeah,
price.
$300 pair of ripped jeans. Pretty cool.
That's how evolved we are here in America.
Yeah.
We buy soiled things.
Yeah, you must think we're a bunch of dopes, don't you? Tell us about Australia. It's been 30 years since you've left.
I've been back a
Been
couple
here.
of times and sort of checked into it. But
Yeah,
it's-
well, what's the difference between people here and people there, other than
Well, I
the
think,
obvious
I
for
think
dopes?
Florida people might sort of sort of like relate because it's a very laid back place. I say, you know when you go to the beach and nothing gets done,
right?
Nobody around the beach. Imagine an entire nation.
That's great
because it is the beach. The whole place is the beach,
right?
And it's very laid. The whole attitude to life is we'll do it today or try and do it tomorrow, maybe early next week.
Wow, it's like a huge Fort Myers Beach, Garrett. You know.
Well, it's not a bad way to live because the alternative is what we're doing, which is kill yourself to get ahead a little bit.
Right. Exactly. Well, it's a nation that's basically the size of the contiguous U.S. with the population of maybe this room.
Wow.
So
wow.
I didn't know Australia was even that big.
It's pretty big. Although you have to remember, half the country you can't live there because it's just extreme desert.
Is that the outback?
That's the outback.
That's where you go walkabout. How much do you hate Crocodile Dundee? I mean, he really screwed it over for you guys.
Well, he sort of put us on the map there for a while.
Yeah, for a minute.
Right? He had a sketch comedy show in the 70s. Now I already knew who he was. He was a big deal guy, and then his the first one's okay. The second one you go, the third one is ridiculous.
Yeah, we're embarrassed.
Then he started to do other movies. You know, he was an angel and so like, really? Come on, man.
I think it proves you're Australian just by the fact that you've seen any Crocodile Dundee movie besides the first one.
Besides the first one.
Yeah.
It's a cultural thing. Like, I gotta support the bloke. At least he's a real Australian. People lump in Mel Gibson, who's a bit of a knob, you know. But he's not Australian at all.
He's not.
Oh, he's not?
He's from New York, and his family moved to Australia.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, good. We get him back.
He's a phony.
All that stuff that he said, that's nothing to do with us.
Maybe he doesn't really hate Jews either.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think they moved to Australia?
Again,
it's just very open, and you can go down there and hate people, and just get in the outback. Like,
I hear the women in Australia are fantabulous.
They easy?
Yeah.
Easy chicks?
Are they easy?
Yeah, Florida chicks are easy.
Are they?
Yeah.
All right, well, there we go.
We're a lot the same.
Yeah. It's like two sister places.
Yeah, man. I like it.
Yeah, they're lovely ladies down in Australia.
Then there's more women than men there? Is that correct? Or not?
I hear that, but I've not done any studies, so I'm going to say yeah.
All right. I like
so
sure.
All you guys just head over there.
Yep, big tourist destination.
Just leave and just go there. Right?
Hey, you can check out Jim this weekend at Captain Brian's Off the Hook Comedy Club in Marco Island. Give away some tickets. Call right now, 389-6900. Again, 389-6900, and we'll hook you up with some free tickets to see Jim Short all this weekend at Captain Brian's Off the Hook Comedy Club in Marco Island. Where you off from here, Jim?
I'm going back to Los Angeles, got some shows out there, and then Indianapolis, and just
doing a lot of touring, any TV stuff or movie stuff in the
Not
horizon?
at the moment. I'm trying to work on some TV stuff.
Great.
But, hopefully, you know, sometimes that stuff just comes up without a lot of notice.
Right.
They just need somebody, but working on getting back on another late night show if I can do that.
Right on. Great seeing you. Thanks again for coming by. Jim Short, again, our guest right here on Zito and Garrett.